Holy shit.
I'm just a trucker, driving my life through the rain. My body is quite sore, and I'm in a lot of pain. But I'll make it through the day. I wouldn't want it any other way. Roaming from sea to shining sea, 'cause I love what I do, and singing on Truckers TV. I'm an asphalt concrete drifter, going through town to town, mashing all my gears away, 'cause I don't mess around. But as long as there's money to be made, I'll take my loads, 'cause there's bills to be paid.
But I do remember one thing. I had an accident.
You did?
I pooped in my pants.
Ruh-roh, George.
When I went, I was like, ooh, maybe that's a giant fart. And I was like, nope, that's poop.
Are you ready to pull an all-nighter? Stay up all the way through and get no sleep at all? No, I'm not. I haven't even started the shift and I'm already yawning and I just want to go to bed. Why does the nose itch so bad? Oh, this feels really good, actually. I'm having a mental breakdown.
Hello? How is everyone this fine, lovely evening? Hey, Renee. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Joanga. Hey, Tina. Luke. Kara. Everybody. How's everyone doing this evening? I was just on Janet's stream, so I decided to check my my comments and everything, and saw that this was open. Decided to pop in, and apparently I just missed Dennis. Oh well. Maybe he'll pop in again. Hey, Robert Walkowitz. Hey, Joyce. See you later, Tina. Well, anyways, yesterday I applied. I applied at a local diner called Dan's Diner in keep forgetting that. Let's see here. What's the name of that town again? uh, Spencertown, New York. And hopefully I get that job because then I'd be able to be a chef. For once, I won't have to do the dishes all the time. Oh, how sweet it is. And plus, it's about less than 4 miles away from my house. I like that part. Hey, Robin. Hey, Kara. Yeah, so, 30 chicken wings and chilling now, enjoying TTV. Hey, Brian. Hey, Diane. Yeah, it's about 4 miles away from my house, but there's a big hill that has to be traversed in order to get there, unless I take a long route to get there. And then there might be a little bit less, yeah, a little bit less of a hill, but still some pretty treacherous driving during the winter to get there, to get to that place. Uh, at least I have a RAV4 with all-wheel drive, so I can pretty much make it through anything. Brian? Yeah, everybody's saying hi to each other in the back. I see that. Hey, Judy. So, did another full day of dishes today at Chili's. Woohoo! Yeah, that place is quite busy. They just yesterday they did $9,000 in business. That's what I heard. $9,000 in one day in business at Chili's. It's a pretty decent amount of business for a day. Anybody have anything to ask me or anything like that, or anybody want to hop on and chat in person or what? Huh? Hey, thank you, Robert. I appreciate that. That's really nice. It's not confirmed completely yet, but as far as I know, I pretty much have it. Let's see here. I'll show you. Give me a second. Gotta pop back over. Here's what he wrote for me. Okay. You got 3 days of 3 hours a day, which is 9 hours. You got 2 days at 10 hours, so that's 29 hours altogether. And then I wrote the stuffing on the bottom, which I'll be making like $13 an hour plus tips. And yeah, Stan's Diner in Spencertown. And I'll be getting a percentage of the tips for the day. I don't think that's too bad, honestly. So even though I'll be getting paid, even though I'll be getting paid $13 an hour, but with the percentage of tips, it'll most likely work out for 17 to 20 or more dollars an hour. So 29 hours, 5 hours at $20 an hour would be $100. So that would be 500, well, around, let's see, yeah, 500 and some odd dollars a week, which wouldn't be too bad. That's before taxes. So after taxes, I could be bringing home about $375, $400 a week. That's not too terribly bad. I mean, I could do better, but I could do a lot worse too. That's the diner I'm going to be working at. It's not really a brand name. It's a place where a local place to go eat. I don't think that should really bother too much. You mean I can't say the name of? Oh man, not to say the name of where I'm going to be working. Huh. That's kind of dumb because it's not really a name brand thing there. It's owned by a local. Oh brother.
It's advertisement.
Oh, it is? Sorry. I didn't know. I didn't. So I can't even say that I work at where I work. Oh, brother. Sorry about that. I mean, so I just say I work at a diner? Would that be advertising? I kind of agree with you, Jack. I think the two Jacks are in total agreement. This whole thing is absurd. Not being able to say the name of a place that you work at. Hey, Maureen. Hey, Curtis. I know you're in the background. Oh, brother, Facebook. Anybody else want to hop in here with me? So I'm not the only one yakking. Some people, if I were in a public place, people would start thinking I was talking to myself, having quite a conversation too. Thank goodness I'm home. I mean, maybe not saying product names. I mean, I know rules are rules, but wow. Kind of really limits the things that you can say about places you work or have worked at or places you like to go and eat or something. Kind of makes it hard for an everyday conversation to be taking place. Doesn't it, kind of? Or I like this drink compared to that drink, or, the way that people converse every day in normal everyday life. Now we gotta watch every single little word that we say. Talking about infringement on freedom of speech. Kind of goes along that line, doesn't it? Just wondering. Oh, you haven't gotten the results of your test yet. That can take up to, I think, 70 hours to get certain test results back, if I remember right, because I had it done once. And they said it could take up to like 70 hours, I believe it was, at that time. Yeah. Because there's so many tests being run right now with so many people afraid that they might have gotten, the coronavirus. Yeah, I know. Community standards on Facebook. It's so restrictive. Yeah, no, I heard the same thing, Maureen. Those home tests. Not exactly accurate, but it kind of gives you an indication you might have it. Then you have to go in and get the actual, nose swab, throat, down the throat uh, swab, or a blood test even to see if you have it or not. Actually, the real test. But some people think that the at-home test for COVID is like the Bible. It's like, oh, the home test says I have it, but you might not. I always like to go and get the second opinion. Biden has it again. I thought he just got over it. Oh well. Yeah. Well, one time I thought I might have gotten it is when a idiot coworker of mine. It was New Year's Eve, and she was hanging out with two friends of hers, and her boyfriend were hanging out with her friends. And her friends were knuckleheads who went out and partied and got COVID. But they were not feeling good during when they were hanging out with my coworker and her boyfriend, my former coworker, that is. And then her boyfriend started feeling sick shortly after. She came to work at that time, and she was feeling a bit under the weather. And then she started feeling like all the chills and everything else that go with COVID. And next thing you know, I look at her and I say, "You better get your butt over to," because when she told us that her friends were sick and then they got diagnosed with COVID, I told her to get her butt over to the um, local um, rapid care and get tested. On her, I told her on her way home, stop at the rapid care, get tested, and don't come back until after you get the test results. She got the test results shortly thereafter, and they came back positive. She had COVID, and she was hanging. She was working with the rest of us. So after I found out that she came back positive, I went to the rapid care myself as a potential COVID. I got tested, and it came back negative. I did not get COVID from that knucklehead, and I was really glad about that. So when I saw her the next time, I told her that if she comes across people that are sick, keep her butt home until she can find out whether or not she got COVID. And if she did, just wear a mask around us and you can work. If it's just a regular cold or something, we can deal better with that than we can with COVID. And so that's what I told her. And everybody at the workplace agreed. I was right. Oh, Brian, okay. UDEP, okay, gotcha. Oh, man. So, anybody want to strike up another topic or whatever? Because I'm trying to think of things to say. I'm pretty good at it. I have the gift of gab. I do admit it. Yep. I definitely have the gift of gab. My mother tells me I talk too much. Jack, quit talking. You talk too much. Yes, Mom. Jack, stop yes momming me. Stop saying yes, Mom to me. Yes, Mom. I do that all the time. It drives me bonkers. Yes, Mom. Yes, Mom. My sister, she smothers me to death. She's always trying to boss me around. So I call her my smother. That drives my sister nuts. But I'm trying to get the point across to them. Stop nagging me. Hey, Elizabeth. Yep. I wish somebody else would hop on and start talking with me and stuff. Why do I have to carry everything myself all the time? Ah! I'm joking. Oh, okay. That would be nice, Brenda. Thank you. At least then I can have somebody else to chat with, which would be nice. I like this recliner of mine. It's really nice. And when my mother bought it for me, it was the most expensive recliner in the place. It They even said it. They said, you just picked the most expensive recliner in the place. I said, Mom, this is the perfect one. She bought it for me. It's so comfortable. Usually when I come home, I just kick back in it and I'm out like a light. Sure is nice. Yeah. Yeah, I was chatting with I was on Janet's feed a little earlier and stuff, so that was kind of fun. I like going on different feeds and stuff. I was on Matt's feed earlier this morning for a little bit before I went to work, and when I was sitting in the park, hey Rex, for a little bit.
Hi, how you doing?
Before I went to work, and when I was sitting in the park, hey Rex, for a little bit.
Hi, how you doing?
Before I went to put that down, Rex.
Can't get Facebook to click off. Hang on.
What? You got it?
Any echo?
Nope, not right now. So that's good.
Yeah, I was having trouble clicking the off button. It sure may pop out. It's a little tight.
Yeah, just a little. Oh man, what a day I had. Another day in paradise lost.
Yeah, I watched Janet most of the day going through Ohio. She's pretty good driver. She's in Pennsylvania now.
Yeah, I know. I was just on her feed. You saw me chat. You saw me chatting in there a little. I saw you.
And Brian.
Brenda said she may pop on a little bit too. That'll be nice to chat with her a little.
I finally was able to watch her video when she went through where I was born and raised. That brought back some memories.
Scott Pulowski said, "Now you Rex, him and me here would get in a lot too much trouble if the three of us got going. Come on, Scott, bring it on. Let's have a little fun."
Hi, Joyce and Renee.
Hey, Joyce. Hey, Renee. Yeah, I said hi to you earlier. Yeah, true.
Seems like every time I try to put on a shirt, it's way too tight on me anymore.
Okay, Scott. You'll pass. Gotcha.
I'm watching your Mets take over the Marlins, and they're ahead. The Mets.
Oh, that's cool.
Baseball.
Yep. Oh yeah, I know.
But you're probably a Boston fan.
Me, no. You like the way I said that? Me, no. I'm not even really a fan of baseball, but I have a former coworker that I see at Price Chopper quite often at the store, and he's a big time Red Sox fan. So I always go, the Yankees win, the Yankees win.
It's going pretty good there, Scott. Thanks for asking. And somebody else said hi to me, but I forgot who it was. Oh, Diane, thank you.
You did a lot of yard work, eh, Henry?
It's pretty neat to sit back here and see all the posts come down there. Hey Renee, come on aboard. We need some beauty on here tonight.
Yeah, come on, Renee, join us.
Or Brenda help her. I don't see her on the sidelines though.
Yeah.
Oh,
I hear
Henry's
you.
on there on the sidelines. Having that prosthetic leg in after a while.
Hey, Jimmy.
Yeah,
Jimmy,
without that, feels like concrete.
we got the sausage man in the background.
Oh,
Jimmy,
Brenda. Hi, Jimmy Dean.
yep. Not yet, Jimmy. I'll let you. I'll be sure to post when I get the job on the fans page that I landed the job and when I start and stuff like that. Okay, because I know everybody. I know everybody wants to give me a big thumbs up when I finally actually start the job and stuff like that. I can't wait to start cooking. Oh man, I'm gonna have so much fun. And especially since I'll be right there able to talk with customers as I'm cooking their food. How sweet is that? The customers will be sitting at the counter right behind me as I'm cooking. I mean, I'm going to be in my glory. I'm going to be able to yak, 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 and keep on serving up the food. And hey, everyone, how's it going? So you want this? You want that? Okay, okay. So the waitress would just be writing down what the customers order and everything like that. And I'll be in my glory. Especially since I'll have a lot of, I'm pretty sure I'll have a lot of my friends showing up there. The people that I've known throughout my whole life in Columbia County will probably be showing up. Oh man, you have no idea how much fun this is going to be for me. Well, it's not really a hibachi grill. It's a diner. It's a no. The person that owns it, okay, that actually owns, I think he may still own it, Dan himself, but the guy that's running the restaurant is another person, okay. Well, anyways, he took an old fashioned diner, one of those old metal diners, and he fixed it up. The inside is beautiful. The wooden walls on the inside, the old style of counter with the counter along the wall, and the one that's over by where all the cooking is done and stuff. And you have the flat top. You have a range off to the side, and you got a little tiny fryer. I mean, these little countertop fryers. Yeah, he has one of those for doing the onion rings and stuff like that. It is so cool. I went in there. I was like, I felt like I stepped back into like the 70s. I was like, I thought to myself, okay, this is cool. It's small. The the menu is a simple menu. Burgers. I don't even know if he does hot dogs, but burgers and a couple sandwiches and like simple um, uh, scrambled eggs any style you want. Um, like your Omelets. You can do like a Western omelet or whatever. It's just very, very simple menu right now. I say it right now. Wait until I get in there. I might liven things up a little bit for him. I told him that I make pico de gallo. He didn't even know what pico de gallo was. I looked at the guy's name is Austin. I looked at Austin in total shock. You don't know what pico de gallo is? I was like, you don't know what pico de gallo is? And I explained it to him. I told him what it takes to make it. And I said it's very versatile. And you can make a Mexican breakfast burrito using pico de gallo. Oh, man. Put a little pico de gallo in there, a little salt, a little pepper, with some like Swiss cheese or provolone or like whatever kind of cheese you want, like American cheese or cheddar cheese. And you just kind of chop that up real nice and kind of work it into a little pile, and then you put that on a wrap, and you wrap it up and enjoy. And if you wanted, you could always put a little salsa in there too, if you really want to spice things up a little bit for yourself. But that's a Mexican breakfast burrito. I made one of those when I made my pico de gallo home. I had this for a couple of days, and I just thought I'd died and gone to heaven. That was a very good breakfast. Oh, sweet. Yes, it is delicious on an omelet, Maureen. Oh, spaghetti and meatballs. Well, not really a Waffle House, Jimmy Dean. It's just a very simple diner, old-fashioned diner. You never know, Maureen. You might see me on Diners and Dives, especially if people start to request that they go to the diner that I work at, which I guess I can't say the name because it's advertising. Well, yeah, I've been to hibachi restaurants. hmm No, I did not kick Rex off the stage. I have no idea what happened. He probably bumped himself out or something by mistake. He's probably trying to figure out how to get back in. It happens. It's 8:50 right now. I gotta start thinking about bedtime. Oh, that bed is calling me right now. It's saying, Jack, come to sleep. Jack. I even told Austin there that I love to cook so much that when I'm cooking, I don't even realize that time is passing by. I'm just in my zone. But then afterwards, it hits me like a freight train. And I know that I'd actually done a lot of work. because I'm about ready to crash. Hey, Rex. Decided to go for a little hiatus, eh?
No, the power went out for a couple seconds.
Oh, that stinks. It happens.
But TV's still rebooting.
Yep.
I don't know what happened there, but oh well. Then sometimes it takes a while for it to redo it.
Yeah, I know.
Then you have to find the video you want to find.
I know that too. In one of my big pots. You're real funny, Robert.
It's about stupid to say something like that.
Maureen, yes, I do work up at, North Greenbush. I work
I
up
think
tomorrow. Maureen wanted to know if I work tomorrow. Yeah, I do. I work the next 4 days straight. I work 5 days straight right now up at the other place. Because I know we're not supposed to
it's
stay.
distant thunder, but hopefully it won't get any worse than what it just was. If it does, I'll just shut it off.
Yep.
When that does that, you can't really say anything because it's just going to blank out. Brenda,
Hey!
Hi, guys.
The beautiful Brenda decided to
Oh,
grace with her presence.
thank you, Jack.
You're welcome. So how's everything treating you?
Good.
Tired?
No, not too bad.
Because I see you're always always.
No, I have my fans on. So,
Oh, that can do it.
yeah.
Yep. I thought you might be a little tired because I know I am a little.
No, not bad.
I'm looking forward to possibly getting a new job now where I can actually cook.
I know, I heard.
I'm like,
That's
yeah.
good.
Okay, so my mother tells me about the place and tells me that the owner is looking really hard for someone to cook for,
Uh-huh.
but is having trouble trying to get anybody to show up to apply.
Right.
So, with that knowledge at hand, I took one of my resumes from my car. I drove up there, grabbed a resume out of my car, and I walked into the place. And I saw somebody walking in, and they had like that apron wrapped around his waist. So I was like, well, now he sees, now whoever it was saw me walking in with a paper. And I walked in. I sat down, and Austin was there, and he looked at me, and I looked at him, and I handed him my resume, and he said he had just taken down the help wanted sign,
Oh,
and because he had given up on actually having anybody apply.
mm-hmm.
Next thing he knows, he turns around, and what does he see? Me walking into the place with a resume.
You walked in the door.
I walked in the door. No sooner did he give up.
Yeah.
I
Well,
Yeah,
fingers crossed you get the job.
Oh man, it looks very promising. As I showed on the thing earlier in the stream,
Yeah.
I got the potential hours. I got 3 days of 3 hours apiece, 2 days of 10 hours. And he was like a little worried I might not be able to handle 10 hours. I looked at him and I said I used to work for Quad Graphics, and I worked at Nova Marpac, and those are 12-hour shifts.
Right.
So And I forgot to tell him I worked a 36-hour shift at Price Chopper without being able to go home. 36.
Well,
Great.
you're young. You should be able to do it.
Not that young. Just
You
young.
are.
I'm young enough to be daring and old enough to
No better.
but not care.
Yeah. Hey, Maureen. Hey, Robert. Hey, Joyce.
Yeah, I got
Sorry,
my
Robert.
power back. It just took a couple of minutes to try to get everything back on. It just shut off for a couple of minutes. But my TV is still booting up. I found the mute button on a stupid remote. It's on the side of the remote.
What's it for? What's it do?
What, the remote?
No, the button on the side.
Mutes it.
Oh, okay. Are you having a storm, Rex? Are you having a storm?
Not that I know
Hey, Robin. Hey, Brian. Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's the total remote for the television.
Right.
Now, on the side is three different buttons, and the one towards the bottom, as you're holding it up like this, is a mute. I just found that out today.
Huh.
I've had this TV for 3 weeks.
Hey, and we got
Oh, Frank.
Hey,
Hi, Frank.
How's
Yeah.
everything going there, buddy?
Jack Jr.,
Hmm?
we owe you an apology, sir.
Okay.
What I mean by owing you an apology, you come up on stage, excuse me, and you said that you put an application at a certain diner,
Yes.
and you mentioned that diner's name, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's the guy who owns the diner.
Okay.
It's named after.
That is not promoting.
Yes.
Promoting, if Jack would have came on here and he would have said that diner's name and said, I highly recommend to go eat there. They got such good food. That is promoting.
Mm-hmm.
He comes on here all the time and he talks about his job at Chili's. He's not comparing food or anything like that.
No.
He's talking about that he went and put an application in at a certain restaurant.
And that they make burgers and stuff like that. But I didn't compare them to any other place. I just said the type of food that they make. It's a simple fare.
So it's not promoting or anything. I had a conversation about that. And Jack Stafford is correct. So, Jack Jr., we owe you an apology, sir.
Thank you.
And I'm sorry that
Some people ripped into me in the background.
pretty much, I'm not trying to downplay, don't get me wrong. I wasn't downplaying going against Curtis at all.
Yes.
He was in on the phone conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I was the one that was elected to come on here and to owe you and issue an apology to you, sir, and to Jack Stafford.
Stafford.
You're not promoting that diner or anything like that. You just put your application into that, sir. There is nothing wrong.
And that's where I hope to work, is at Dan's Diner.
So, Jack, you're good.
Thank you. I try to keep things as generic as I can.
That's fine. So we owe you an apology, sir. I hope you accept it. So,
Complete.
okay, this is all said and done. It's up and over with. It's water underneath the bridge, and we're moving on.
Okay.
Hey, sir.
Yeah, and just
Thank you, sir.
let others know that if it's cut generic and you're not doing comparisons between different places, it's actually okay.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Yep. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Thank you, Frank.
Okay.
That was pretty cool.
At least he admits that the
Oh, I know, Jack, but the thing of it is,
Frank's
though,
back on.
Jack, I feel that we do owe you an apology. You know, you are correct, and on some things. So that's the kind of I feel that I owe you an apology, sir, as well.
Yeah.
So you guys enjoy you guys' stream, and you guys have fun
Yeah, we will.
and everything. So,
Just
Okay.
Hey,
keep
Frank, I ask a question.
sir,
Yeah,
yes, sir.
I wear or used to shirts that has the ARRL. I'm not really promoting it. It's just what I am an amateur radio
That's
operator.
that's fine, Rex. I mean, we can't tell you or anybody what kind of clothes that you can and can't wear on here, bud. Okay.
Mhm.
All we're asking is as long as you have clothing on. That's all.
Yeah, I think
We don't want you coming on here naked, Rex, or anything like that. As long as you have clothes on,
that anyhow. I'm
right,
Don't
going
when
scare-
you're coming on stage. Okay.
Hey, Curtis.
So you're good, Rex. As long as you got a shirt, it's your shirt.
Yeah.
We can't tell you what kind of clothes to put on
Yep.
because
That's
As
what
that's
I need.
wrong.
Thank you.
We can't tell you guys what you guys can and can't wear up here on stage. As long as you guys got a shirt on, clothing on, you guys ain't naked or anything like that. Hey, we're good with it.
Okay.
Nope. Rex is going to go change his shirt.
Oh, he's fine. Okay, you guys have a good one.
All right. Thank you, Frank.
We
Hey,
will,
Curtis.
Hey,
Curtis.
all right. One thing I'm going to make clarified here. If I ever open this chat room up again and the bullshit starts again about he said, he's doing, he's whatever, I'll shut this fucker down and I won't open it again. That's as clear as it's going to be, people. It's done with.
So, in other words, no nitpicking.
Nope. I don't do it. I didn't do it.
Yeah, no. There were some in the background that were
I was
nitpicking.
fixing my sign.
Yep. I know you weren't doing it.
My
But
cat.
you
My
culprits that seem to like to nitpick.
I was my sign tipped over and I was like, darn it. Had to
So-
fix it. One of my cats whizzed around the corner and I guess caught it. So I guess Rex maybe went to get his coffee and his popcorn.
Who knows? Yeah, I know, Jack Stafford. You're just stating facts, and I know. And
It's a little better.
Yeah.
Did you change your shirt? Oh, I knew you changed your shirt.
No,
said
because
that.
I changed my shirt because the stupid thing was too darn tight on me.
You know what, Rex? It's all that popcorn and cookies you're eating.
I'm going to eat some more just because you're nasty.
You go. Yeah.
Hey, I
I
bought
wear
2 bags
large.
of it today.
I wear large shirts, and they seem to fit me pretty good. But I'm really trying hard not to go to extra large.
I'm not.
It can be a challenge because that refrigerator's always calling my name.
Yeah.
I'm not promoting anything that's on this shirt. It's just my hobby.
I also got to watch my cholesterol. So the ice cream. Oh, there's a new kind of ice cream out at Stewart's, and it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
And stuff's calling my name too. And I'm trying real hard to resist that new ice cream. It's a limited edition one. But I'm not going to say which one it is because I don't want to promote.
Right. Maureen, my day was good. Thanks for asking. Oh, no. You might have been talking to the other Brenda. Sorry. If you were talking to me, my day was good.
Yeah, mine was too.
Busy,
However,
but good.
thanks for.
I know, Maureen.
What'd you do today, Rex?
Watch Janet.
Maureen knows you, Brenda.
Okay.
Janet Driscoll or Driscoll, whatever her last name is.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, she drove through Ohio, central, west, eastern Ohio. And I was watching another video that she had where she went from Michigan to Ohio and she went right by my hometown. Oh, man, that was something.
It's nice to see when they go through your area, your old area, isn't it?
You got that right.
Yep.
She went by a place called Beaver Dam. And no, that's not a bad word. It's just the name of the town.
Oh, we have a beaver dam where I used to live.
In New York?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's Beaver Dam, New York.
Yeah.
This is in Ohio, just
There is.
a little north of Lima and south of Toledo. So I used to live 1.5 miles from that exit where it was.
Right outside of Hillsdale, there's a large pond right along Route 23 that was built by a beaver dam. It was beavers that dammed up a small creek in the backwoods, and that's how that swamp and pond formed right outside of Hillsdale.
Right.
Still there to this day.
Mm-hmm. Well, Rex, I'm glad you were able to see your old stomping ground.
Yeah, she went by at night, but I know what it looks like in daytime.
Yeah. And you didn't have to spend the gas to go.
I wish I could have, because this would have been the weekend. They had what they call an eyeball for, I won't say the name, but it's a ham radio group.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool, Robert.
And they had it up there where Kent Street for that.
Henry.
Akron area.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I wish I was up there, but I can't afford it, so I didn't go.
Mm-mm.
And even if you rent a car to go up there, that's way too much. And gas prices going up there.
Yep.
Didn't you say it was $5 a gallon almost in South Carolina?
No, it's $3.55.
Yeah, I wouldn't go through your part probably, but I would go a little bit further. 77.
Up here for four, I think it was like 448.
Mm-hmm.
Up here.
Yeah.
I think it's 408 here. I'm not sure. I don't buy gas anymore. It just comes out the back end.
Yeah, that was dumb. That's like
Yeah, too much information. I'm sorry.
well, I know all too well about the gas coming out of the other end. I got a little bit of an issue in that regard.
Rex, Joyce wants to know if you had your pork chop today.
I was reading that. No, I didn't. Mainly because I didn't have any.
Oh,
But the second thing is I had noodles with mushroom soup and chicken in it.
well, that's good.
Yeah, it was.
That
Put
sounds
like
good.
3 handfuls in the pan when it's boiling, and turn it down and stir it occasionally, and then drain it and put the mushroom soup on it. And
That was good.
mix it.
When I start working over at that diner,
Right.
I want to make my homemade chili for them.
Well, that would be good.
You want to see that place get packed? People start hearing that I'm making my chili. That place will get packed. Everybody wants to have my chili. Oh no, it's available now. Come one, come on.
We'll see it on the shelf, Jack. Jack's chili.
Jack, famous chili.
Yep.
I would like to get it canned. Actually, I've had people say that if I ever got my chili canned and they saw it in the store, they'd buy it out.
That'd be good. Oh, it's
If that was
thundering here.
chili, I don't know what is. And I had a guy from Texas. He stopped in because I made chili for another restaurant, just a batch. Mind you, it sold out in a matter of minutes. The guy walked in, and he tried some of the chili, and he said, "Okay, who made this chili?" I very gingerly put my hand up, I did. And he said, "That is the best chili I've ever had in my entire life, and I'm from the state of Texas."
Maureen wants to know if you put sugar, brown sugar in it.
I don't put any sugar in it.
Mm-mm. Oh,
No.
and Henry said, I don't have a beaver blank. I have a blank beaver around, though. And he said he's eating up all of his trees.
That stinks. He's taking down all of his trees.
Yeah, the TV finally got rebooted.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it takes about 10 minutes sometimes. I got my phone bill, but I was
Let's
too
go,
chicken to
Robert.
look inside.
What'd you say about your phone bill, Rex?
I said I was too chicken to look inside.
Oh. Go ahead and ask a question, Robert. Wolkowitz.
I didn't see what Jimmy wrote either because I was away from the thing.
I live in South Carolina, Debbie.
Oh. Yeah, I was looking at that. Well, I'm close to the 4X, but not quite.
We've had some rain on and off, but it doesn't really last long. We might get a downpour for 5-10 minutes and then it stops and sun comes back out and it's 100% humidity. And the streets are, the roads steaming and whew.
Yep. Yeah. If you don't get like a cold front that comes through with those stuff, they can actually turn the whole area into a steam bath.
No, nothing like that. Cold front around here at this time of year.
Yeah, no. Unlucky you. They all stall out around the Mason-Dixon line.
Yep. Sucks the water out of my pool and picks it up and moves it somewhere else and dumps it.
Yeah, no. and then fills it up a few minutes later with one of those sudden downpours.
Well, maybe either that or I have to fill it back up with the hose.
Yep.
Renee had my pork chops tonight. Said they had chops and homemade cheese sauce.
Well, that was good.
Elizabeth, I don't put sugar in my chili at all. I use another thing to sweeten it.
I forget the salsa, but the cheese, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw your picture, Maureen. It looked delicious. She said she made chicken parmesan and chicken and rice soup. And if Jack Stafford was there, he could have had, or if she could have gotten to him, she would have taken him some.
Yeah, they're probably in two different parts of the country, though.
Yeah, it looked delicious.
Hi, people. Oh.
Hi, Carolyn.
Hey, Carolyn.
Hi, Carolyn. Glenn and Elizabeth.
Hey, Faith.
Hey, Faith.
You can come up here, Faith. We won't bite.
She's in the treehouse.
She's probably still taking care of her mom. Or is that the one that does?
That's Diane that does that.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
I need to learn how to make noodles from scratch. I'd love to do that.
Okay. Robert Wolkowitz says, for the past week, I've been getting weaker and weaker doing things. Weaker and weaker doing things. I have extreme pains below my belly. I have cold and warm sweats. And last week I started peeling. Oh, going to the bathroom, straight blood. It's real dark red. And now when I go, my temperature went up and down, and I just took it, and it was 104. Robert, 104.6. You better go to the hospital. 104.6 is extremely high. I'm not a doctor, but my suggestion is you better go.
Right now, call 911, tell them that you have 104 temperature, and have
Please.
the ambulance to pick you up and take you to the ER. Don't even drive yourself. You just call
No.
911 and do that. Because with 104, they usually
Put some cool cloths on your pulse points also.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get that temperature down
fast.
Yes.
Yeah, 104. That is extraordinarily life.
Yes, please.
Please do that. Yes. Immediately call 911 and get yourself to the hospital. And as I said, don't drive yourself, because you got to have a ride. With a temperature like that is where they used, in the old days at least, they used to stick you in a bathtub full of ice cold water to try to get your temperature down from 104. That's when your internal organs start to shut down. Okay, if it's truly 104, you got to get to the hospital.
Yeah. Call somebody or call the ambulance, and while you're waiting, take rags and just rub the cool water on your pulse points.
Yep,
get that temperature down. Mm-hmm. Even a little bit would help.
Yes, while you're waiting for the ambulance to show
up.
You gotta don't delay.
Mm-mm.
I'm telling you right now. And I'm a firefighter, I should know.
Yeah.
Probably if they went to the hospital with that kind of temperature, they'd met him.
And Robert, please let somebody know on TTV. I mean, you can message me. I don't care, but please keep us posted
Yes.
so we know, because we will worry about you.
Oh yeah. Trust me, you got my concern level way up high.
That's something I found out about this group. They do worry about you, even if you go away for a couple minutes.
Yeah. Well, you get used to seeing people, and
Chat.
you know, if somebody's got a doctor's appointment, you want to know how they made out, or if somebody's sick, you know, how are they? Especially with COVID out there, with this one. I mean, you pick it up, somebody sneezes and you pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
And
I
COVID,
usually
like,
try to cover my mouth when I do that.
yeah, I do too. But you never know with people out there. Like I was in the doctor's office just the other day for, you know, blood pressure check, and I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know what I picked up.
you got to scroll up a little ways, and you'll see a long post by Robert Walkowitz, and you'll be able to see what we're talking about, because what he's dealing with is life-threateningly serious. 104.6 temperature. That is not good.
No, it isn't. I don't know that much about that, but I'm pretty sure that isn't.
Life-threatening.
Yeah, that's you.
It
I mean,
shut down your internal organs at that temperature.
yeah, 105. I mean, really, you can die
Yes.
pretty much.
Go into
Anytime you can go into convulsions, you can have seizures.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not.
It's your brain to shut down even at that temperature.
Yeah, that's why I said he's got to get that temperature down.
Mm-hmm. ASAP and call.
Yep.
Call 911. Call it right away.
Yep.
I'm telling you.
It's up a ways there, LeVon.
He's the only one in the family that takes care of his 78-year-old father who has heart problems, diabetes, and lost his two legs.
I understand that, Robert. But if you're not,
take care of yourself now.
Yeah, but if you're not there to take care of him, then he's alone. You've got to take care of yourself in order for you to take care of him.
Yes.
Yeah, you do.
So please, whatever you do, take care of yourself.
I have diabetes myself.
He needs you too. So you need to go.
Now.
Hi, Sharon.
Get off the stream and go take care of yourself.
There you go.
No, they won't play. They will. If you had 106, you're even lucky to be here, Jimmy, with that temperature. You're very fortunate that you got to the hospital when you did, Jimmy. If you had 106 temperature, I know they played. I'm sure they shoved you into an ice bath to try to get your core temperature down again.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is. Yeah, he definitely needs attention.
Mm-hmm.
Blood, yes.
My
Definitely.
temperature usually runs about 97, 96, 97.
Yeah.
I know.
Robin and I don't know who else.
Yeah, I know. Yep. As I said, a bath full of ice cubes in an ice bath.
Good luck, Robert. Please let someone know.
Yes, please keep anyone in your in contact with you. Maybe one of the administrators can get a hold of you and stuff too, and keep in contact with you. That would be great if either Curtis or Frank can get a hold of you, Robert, and guide you through this, because we all are very worried about you now that we know what's happening. You got us all extremely concerned for your health and well-being.
I don't know whether he has COVID or not, Richard, but he has some symptoms that could really affect everything.
Yeah, kidney stones or possibly, I hate to
Heart
say,
attack or stroke.
well, the
I'm not a doctor, so I'm not even going to speculate, but God, I do know you have to get that fever down.
yes.
I do. Because when I babysat, I had a little boy, he was 3 and I was 16, and he went into convulsions and his temperature was just a little over 100.
Mm-hmm.
And his parents never told me that when his temperature went up, he would have convulsions. Well, he went into a convulsions, and I reacted. I knew what to do, but at 16, it scared the crap out of me.
Yeah.
So after he went to the hospital, you kind of have a somewhat of a breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
You shake, you're trying to catch your breath. That's why I said you've got to, huh?
Was your pants brown?
No, I didn't have time for that.
I didn't have time to even have that happen. Yeah, I hear you.
I'm keeping it polite, Brenda.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'll never forget it. I never forgot it. I mean, made a big impression on me. But his parents never told me. I didn't know he'd been sick that day. And when his temperature went up even a little bit, he had the seizure. So it's nothing to play with.
Yeah, a 3-year-old probably couldn't tell you what was wrong with him anyhow.
No. I mean, I looked at him, he was watching TV in the chair, and I turned around to look at the TV and to talk to his 2 sisters for not even 30 seconds. Turned back around, and he was foaming at the mouth.
oh wow.
I mean, it was serious. So
Sheesh.
Richard, I'm not sure where he is.
Who? Robert?
Yeah, where's Robert located?
I think somewhere near Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Lehigh Valley. The Lehigh Valley.
Yeah.
Yes, he is. Yep.
Yeah, that's where he's located, Lehigh Valley. Yeah, if one of the Turkish TV administrators is behind the scenes, and I know you are, can you let us know that you're possibly working on this so that we can start being rest assured that you're gonna get a hold of Robert and get this stuff taken care of and give him the guidance that he possibly needs to properly take care of his situation that could be life-threatening. I'd appreciate seeing that you guys are on this. I think all of us would, wouldn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Am I right?
Yeah. You're right, Jack.
Because Robert's got us all very, very worked up and concerned about its well-being right now. Trust me, I'm very concerned.
Oh, me too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean,
Look
you're
here, Ferguson. Shooter. I'm not going to try that last thing. I'll mess it up. Sure.
exactly, Colin. I've been saying that all along. He needs to call 911. He needs to get a hold of emergency services.
Mm-hmm.
I know we can't force the person to have to do it themselves. I know that, Marine, but we can really add the pressure on to get them to consider doing that ASAP.
I don't know. He was talking about his siblings being quite a little bit on the weight side. I wonder if he's diabetic and his numbers are going up or down.
Something's going on with. We
If
we
you
need.
got the number go down, your diabetic numbers go down, you can get pretty woozy, like with vertigo.
Mm-hmm.
I know that from experience.
This thing's.
I put a dent in the concrete doing that.
Ouch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
I don't know its exact location, Richard, but that would be a good idea.
Yep.
Wow, this is very serious what we're seeing here and dealing with.
Robert Wolkowitz, Judy.
Walkowitz, yep.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Kara
Yeah.
says you call 911. Or Kara, I mean.
Yeah.
Jimmy Durant. Is that Jim Bob?
Yes.
Okay. I get them mixed up. Jimmy D, Jimmy Durant.
Jim Durant, yeah, Jim Bob. He's making a phone call right now, I guess, and they're following up on Robert.
I got a message. Hold on, let me see. See something.
I think he does, little one, but I'm not sure how far away they live from each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he lives with his father and takes care of him. And that's one of the reasons he was afraid to call or go.
Because then his father would be left alone for a while, and he's concerned about. But if this is a true, this is a true emergency. He should call family members and have one of his family members come over and stay with his father and tell him to get their butt
or a
over
neighbor, or even a neighbor. Yeah.
Or even a neighbor, anybody, to stay with his father while he gets himself taken care of. Because without him, his father sounds like it would be a complete loss.
He says he has a neighbor that's a paramedic coming over.
Oh, good. He said, I have a paramedic friend with ambulance coming over to my farmhouse now. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that would be.
Hugs and love always.
Yeah, probably much love.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that you have paramedic friends with an ambulance coming over to get you. Because you definitely need to take care of this. There's no ifs, no ands, no buts. I mean, that's
Mm-mm.
that point right there. You need to take care of yourself first and foremost, because otherwise, everybody around you would be at a loss.
Yeah.
That you care about and that you take care of and that care about you. Everybody would be at a loss if you let yourself have this stuff happen to you and don't take care of it. We'd miss you.
Yeah, I have the same problem, Jimmy and Maureen. At times I can't see comments from some people. Sometimes you swipe right or left, they'll pop up. Other times they won't. Try to refresh your page and you might get a comment. That's why I'm trying to read them as he types. I will read them, but he hasn't typed anymore other than he's got paramedic friends.
Mm-hmm.
Not either. Yeah, I had a little bit of a problem this afternoon, and somebody told me to refresh my page because I couldn't hit like.
Yeah.
And it was after that.
Well,
Yeah.
if Robert's listening, everybody's sending prayers and is hoping he feels better.
Hoping that you get better soon and that you get yourself properly taken care of. I'm really glad to hear that you have an ambulance with some paramedic friends coming over to get you. Because
Hope it's not too late.
Yeah,
They're def-
Levon said she had I have to try and nothing is coming. Wait, that was Jimmy. I had to go put and back in. Oh, she had to go out and back in to see his comments. Yeah. Yep.
That's what I had to do when the power cut off here for a few seconds. Had to go all the way out of the system, then come back in and finally got into the internet.
You're welcome, Maureen.
Your internet.
Yeah, since Meta took over, comments aren't the same. At least not for me.
Well, they didn't really take over. They just switched over to Meta.
Well, and then they do these updates.
Yeah.
And they're not worth a hoo-ha.
Nope.
Yeah. I know how that is.
Yeah.
They always want to do your updates when you're in the middle of trying to do something that you want to do.
Yep.
I turn on my computer and Microsoft want me to finish. I says, I'm already finished. Goodbye. Click off of it.
Yep.
Probably as soon as the paramedics arrive, they're going to probably put an IV in them right away because that kind of temperature also depletes the body of much needed water. I hear you, Levon. Joyce wants to know where your popcorn is, Rex.
It's in the kitchen.
Where it belongs right now? Yeah.
I might get some in a minute or two.
Yep.
I may have to water the tree, you know.
Hey, Israel.
Hi, Israel. I thought my name was different.
Well, one thing I can say is that I'm glad that Robert Walkowitz was in the background in his comments in the feed and said what he did so that we could add necessary pressure to him to get him to take care of himself finally. I'm really glad that he was on here and wasn't too embarrassed to share the information that he did with us.
Yeah.
To raise our concern about his health and well-being. And I'm glad that so many people on here care. Levon wants to know how you say your middle name.
That isn't my middle name. My middle name is Waldron.
Waldron.
Thanks. I have it on this shirt. But that stands for my amateur radio call sign. On Facebook, you can't put the number 8. You have to spell it out.
Huh. Oh, John Riley, Robert Walkowitz. He's a regular on Truckers TV. And a lot of us have gotten to know him over a period of time and stuff. He takes care of his aging father. And so right now he needs to be taken care of. So we added the pressure onto him to actually get himself taken care of with his own situation that he's facing.
Just talk me into it.
What's that, popcorn?
Well, I got to put it in the bowl first.
Oh. Well, at least you have the bowl.
Yeah, probably should wash the bowl out. That might be good. Anyway, I'll be back in a few.
All right.
Yep. Well, I'm waiting for any kind of updates on how Robert is doing.
I don't know that we'll know anything.
Yeah, true. We might not know anything from now on, but at the same time, we might get an update at some point.
Mm-hmm.
All I know is I'll keep him in my prayers and my thoughts, wondering how he's doing, if he made it through this episode in a good manner, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you let this kind of stuff go on for too long, it could actually have prolonged effects even after you so-called recuperate from it. You know, kind of long track issues.
Yeah, Jimmy, we had a storm earlier and just had a little bit of thunder. But we've got more storms, I think, gonna move in.
Sorry to hear that, Maureen. You got in and out 3 times and it still didn't do anything. That's odd.
Mm-hmm.
Good day, Maria.
Yes, hello, Maria.
Actually, is bon nuit, amigos. I think that's good night. Wow. Judy said that it happened before a long time ago. A lady was having medical issues and was advised by many to go for help.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, so Jimmy's getting some much needed heavy rain right now.
Yep.
I know we could use some more rain up here. Starting to get a little drier. Sorry to hear that.
Yep. Jack, you have to read them, not to yourself.
Okay. John Riley said went by and talked to his apartment manager, whose significant other passed away. He's having a tough time.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to hear that.
And I might butcher this last name, but it's Richard Rubidoux.
Rubidoux.
Okay. Rubidoux. Maybe if some are on the stream is close to Robert's residence, they could comment
on his condition.
Comment on his condition. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sorry to hear that, Robert. He said, but it's not good coming down like that where he is. All that heavy rain. Should we, Corch? So I really watch what you guys, and I get a kick out of things that you guys all do. But one thing I was just wondering is why nobody else comes out anymore, and I'm going.
We don't know.
And John said, I guess this is his apartment manager. He said if he doesn't quit smoking and drinking his bourbon, he could be next. Oh, Richard Rubidoux said
Rubidoux.
Said that you said it right the first time, Brenda.
Mm-hmm.
Marine's like, who? Oh, Henry got 10 cukes and 3 summer squash. That's nice to hear.
I had a 1.5 pound two 1.5 pound tomatoes off of my 1 tomato plant just the other day.
Wow.
They were bigger than my hand, which isn't saying much because they're not very big, but the tomatoes were big.
Jimmy said he has clay where he lives, and that's good.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
no, that's not good. Clay's not good.
No.
No.
Tremendous.
I have clay too. That red clay is not good.
No, the water just kind of runs right off it like it's oily. It just
you have to have just a nice steady rain, because anything more than that just runs right off.
Yep. Yeah.
And you got mud. You really have like pottery mud.
Uh-huh. And in my area around like Greenport, they have blue clay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back, Rex.
Welcome back, Rex. Blue clay actually gets hot around metal pipes and corrodes metal pipes. So Greenport has a lot of water main breaks as a result.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Brenda Miller says nothing like fresh produce. And John Riley said, I've been blessed staying at my sister's house. Going back to my apartment complex tomorrow. Won't be staying there until Wednesday. Going out of town and celebrating my girlfriend's 70th birthday.
Congratulations.
Mm-hmm. And Maureen said, clay breaks metal shovels.
Yes, it does.
Hi, Beth.
Hi.
Hey, Beth. I'm just reading comments, so I didn't know you were here.
I just came on to show you guys what I'm working on.
Okay.
Here's one.
That's cool.
Triangle.
A tree?
Yeah, Christmas trees.
Tree. Uh-huh.
And here's the other one I've been working on.
Oh, a snowman. That's cute.
No, it's a scarecrow.
Oh, a scarecrow. Sorry. It could be a snowman, though. Put a black hat on it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I have to finish him.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Thank you. Yeah, that's what I've been doing when I'm talking to you guys. Not talking to you guys, but listening to you. Yep, that's what I'm doing.
$9
Kind of mellow.
changes. Wow. That sounds expensive.
Hey, Frank. No, I have not been up there lately. Haven't been up there in. It's been. Gosh. I don't know. Not quite. It's probably been 16 years.
Frank Prislavsky is asking if you'd been to Elmira lately, Brenda.
That's what I just said. Yeah. No. It's been well over 16 years. So.
Actually, Janet's going to be heading up in to that area between Binghamton and Elmira shortly. On Monday.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, she's going to be heading up that way. I forget the name of the town, but it's like smack dab right in the middle between Elmira and Binghamton.
Okay.
But I just want to pop on and show you guys that's what I've been doing. I didn't want you guys to worry about me.
Well, you can stay in and you don't have to pop out.
So I read away.
We ain't trying to scare you away.
No.
Jenna was in Akron going towards Pennsylvania this afternoon. I think
Yeah.
she stopped somewhere in Pennsylvania. I'm not sure where.
Yeah, she's really close where I am.
Boy, she's got a lot of storage space in that tractor.
Yeah.
Yeah, your mom was on earlier, not on live, but she was in the chat.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jack Stafford's asking what's going on with Robert. He just saw that something's going on. Well, Jack, to bring you up to date, Robert has a temperature of over 104 degrees. He's got blood in his urine stream, and he's having a lot of problems right now. So we strongly advised him to get an ambulance ride to the hospital right away. That kind of sums it up in a nutshell.
Right, there's blood in urine.
It's Robert Wolkowitz.
Robert Wolkowitz.
From Lehigh Valley, PA. There's your mom. Beth.
No, that's
Faith.
Huh? No, she's in the chat.
Oh.
No. Hi, Faith. I knew that wasn't your mother. I was reading the chat. I didn't have my pictures up. I was reading the chat. and your mother's comment just came up, and I was like, "There's your mother." Same time Faith hopped on. Sorry.
I made that all up for me, Joyce. Just eat me some popcorn.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Faith.
Hi, Faith.
How you doing, Faith?
Okay.
Good.
Taking one day at a time.
I hear you, Faith. That's the
Yep.
best thing to do.
That's all we can do. What, Jack?
I always try to take it 1 minute at a time. A day is too long.
Yeah. That's true.
Rex, my mom said she wants some popcorn.
There you go. All you want.
Joyce Link. Okay, so now I know that's your mother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
We get it at Walgreens. The 2 packages for $7. Not too bad a price.
Yeah.
So this dreams become a little bit of a family affair in some cases. That's cool.
Yep.
I like that. I wish some of my family members would pop on here, but they don't even see any reason for me to be on here, but I love it.
My
You
family,
don't-
my mom loves being on here.
Hi, Chuck.
Hi, Chuck.
Hey,
Chuck
Chuck.
Taylor says hello everyone and the people on StreamYard.
Hello.
Just says she can't eat it.
Yeah. She's on diet still.
I'm on a diet too. I eat everything I see.
I'm
Hey, Chuck.
starting mine on Monday. Yep.
Well, all I know is if I started a diet, that'd be the only thing I'd ever really fail in my life.
Maureen buys poofy butter popcorn, soft orange poofy things.
Oh yes, I know what you're talking about. Yep. That's good. Mm-hmm. Since she can't say the name. That's a good way to say it. Yeah. Poofy butter popcorn.
Poofy butter popcorn, like
The
the
soft orange poofy things.
Oh, some little ball things.
No, they have poofy orange popcorn.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I like those poofy.
Ain't that Hollis popcorn?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
this is white cheddar, or that's what it says on the package.
Sometimes I like those poofy, crunchy balls. Those little crunchy balls that are either.
See, I knew Rex couldn't bite anybody. He's up there on the top in the middle.
Yeah.
Actually, we can have a lot of fun with it if we really wanted to. Without actually naming things, we could describe and people would get the gist of what we're talking about. But some of the things that we may say may get a little colorful or a little misconstrued at times by the way that we describe it.
Sorry to hear that, Renee. Hope he gets better. Word of the day, Poopy.
You're welcome, Maureen. We can read between the lines. We all have to learn how to read between the lines.
The problem is sometimes we read the wrong things.
No, well, I'm a good read between the line reader.
Sometimes
reading
it
between the
comes
lines
out
is easier than reading your mind.
Yeah, yeah.
Hope Jag feels better soon.
I know he didn't look good today.
No.
He looked sick. Jack Stafford. He looked sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack Stafford and also Jag.
Oh, Jag.
Robert
Yeah.
Jag. Robert J.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
he 7 days a week?
Who?
Jack Stafford.
What about 7 days a week?
Does he work 7 days a week?
No.
No, he normally works Monday through Friday, but like one weekend a month he works Saturday, I think. But
I thought that was right.
yeah.
Yeah.
You got me thinking about making snowman now.
You can do the same face and everything. Just do
sorry,
like a keep the orange nose and do a black hat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You can put
Sorry,
a piece of make like a little piece of holly for the hat.
Mhm.
Yep.
Renee just said that Jag will never be the same again. He will not get better.
sorry to hear that, Renee.
Really sorry to hear that, Renee.
Yeah.
Hope
Renee, I
for the
hope you get some rest so you feel better.
back cart with corn soda on
Oh man, that's tough.
it. Oh, there she goes with chocolate syrup.
There it is.
Even when he's eating
Goody.
his next surgery, he's not going to be the same.
Yep. She can put a black hat with a poinsettia on it too.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He can only pick up 5 pounds, and that hurts too. I'm sorry to hear that. Spinal issues are not something to take lightly, and can really be a problem. My mother's having a lot of problems with her back, and I feel real bad for her.
Another dealer is being a diabetic is nothing to take real lightly. Take my insulin, my pills, and hope for the best on the numbers reading when I take my sugar.
Yeah.
Try not to eat anything too out of this world.
Wow, Christopher, your father had 3 back surgeries? Boy, that's rough.
And Dave Rose said that he's a trucker himself.
Well, there you go.
That's cool, Dave.
Maureen said it hurts for me to brush my teeth because sink is so low, kills my back. So I stand straight and paste is everywhere. I don't
Come
have
on, Cowboy Robert. Why are you being so shy?
I don't have back problems, but I looked down at my shirt the other day. I had brushed my teeth, and I'm like, oh, no, you didn't. You dropped toothpaste on your shirt. And luckily, it was I had a white T-shirt on. I was like, get that off.
Well, anyways, I got to get to bed because I have to work tomorrow.
Good night, Robin.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, Robin.
Jack.
Good night, Jack.
Good night, Jack.
Good night.
Oh boy.
Good night, Jack.
You say good night to me?
No.
Oh,
You still stuck with us.
No, you haven't. We know you haven't had your cookies yet, so you can't go to bed.
Nope.
oh, I got 2 bags of them and 2 bags of the popcorn today, so I'm good to go for a week.
Good. Yeah, you've had your popcorn now.
Almost.
Have you had your
At least he
coffee?
didn't throw it at us.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Have you had your coffee, Rex?
Well, I got about half of it left.
Okay. Well. And then you can have your cookies.
Yeah.
I want some of the popcorn.
What's that?
I want some of the popcorn.
Popcorn's pretty good.
Dave says he hauls the U.S. mail to Philadelphia to Dallas 6 days a week. Ooh, that's a haul.
Yeah.
And driving in Philly, That's not an easy job.
Mm-mm.
And thank you for what you do.
Yeah. I think driving in Philadelphia is worse than driving in Detroit.
Carolyn, Dave Rose said that he hauls the U.S. mail to Philadelphia to Dallas 6 days a week.
It'll take two to 3 days to get to Dallas from there.
Yeah. That's a haul.
Yeah.
It is.
And that Philly traffic is not fun. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
That's why they call them bypasses, so you can go around them.
Yeah, but
Sometimes
yes, when you come off the bypass, you're still stuck in all that traffic.
I'm going to go get off and get more sticks.
All right.
See you guys later.
Okay. Have fun.
Alrighty, thanks.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, Dave says he does a team.
Team hauler.
Yep.
That means that he drives for 10 or 12 hours and the other driver drives for that long.
Still a lot. It's still hard though. Christopher says, you got to, Jimmy. My mom used to say, God only gives you one life. I guess I missed the other. Diane says is that from her wisdom tooth? I had that also when I got mine out.
I'm not even sure I got mine out yet, but I got quite a few of them
Hey,
out.
Henry, do you have any ice cream tonight, Henry?
That's why he's not on stage tonight. He's eating the ice cream.
Oh, Henry?
Yep. He's got a big old vanilla cone.
Jack did that one night and put a bunch of Hershey syrup on it.
Yeah. He says, nope.
I got mine out.
Oh, so Dave, you arrive in Philly at 3:45 in the morning? Or did I miss that? What is on my knickknack shelf? Oh, that's my hutch behind me. That's actually my grandmother's hutch.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yes, and I have some of her dishes on there, and I have some steins up here. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it is pretty nice.
Thank you. And if I have that lamp on there, it's too bright. So I leave that one off when I'm on.
Same way with this little lamp here.
Yeah.
You can tell the difference.
Yeah.
And that thing gets so hot, you can barely touch it.
Yeah.
Because it's metal. Or, well, whatever you want to call it, all the way around. Try gypsum in the CK or whatever that is. Clay.
It is, yes, it is very pretty when it's on. It's got dragonflies on it with different flowers on each section. It's mainly yellow and blues.
I like that. They're having slush puppies. Renee.
Slush puppies. Mm.
If you don't put too much sugar in them, they're all right.
Well, that defeats the purpose of eating it. That's no fun.
It's ice that they color and they put sugar and some coloring in it.
Yeah. It's almost like it's not Kool-Aid, obviously, but it's a slush puppy syrup that they pour on with shaved ice. Kind of like a snow cone almost.
Popsicle.
Mm-hmm.
Sorta. If it's shaved off.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Jimmy's getting some bad weather in North Carolina.
Kathy said she'll be over. Alcohol or non? I would say
Jimmy,
non.
yeah. I think your storms are probably moving from west to east, aren't they, Jimmy? Maybe a little north, because that's the way ours are.
Hi, Jack.
It's a flapper.
Trouble with me eating popcorn, it gets stuck in my throat, don't I? Have problem. Southern talk.
Oh, I could use a clapper light some of these nights. The lamp behind me is hooked up to my A. I won't say her name because she'll flip it on.
That one of them touch lamps?
No, if I have I have an Alexa, and when she comes on, if I tell her to turn the light on, she'll turn it on.
I need to buy some poopy popcorn.
Yes, you do.
I'm still not understanding what poopy popcorn is. Hi, Sharon.
You've seen it at, well, we can't name brands. So just it's just puffy orange. Well, can be another color too, but mainly orange. And it's popcorn, like popcorn, yeah.
I might have seen that before.
Yeah.
Henry, don't tell him to do that. We don't want Brenda mad. You read that, didn't you, Brenda?
What's that?
It says Lexa turned Brenda's life on.
Yeah. She will. It's pretty bad because sometimes I have to yell at her, and she makes me very angry at times. I don't like that.
I thought Alexa
Because
was a phone thing.
no, it's a what? It's what'd you think it was?
Alexa was a phone thing.
No.
Like,
Mm-mm.
is that Alexa's?
I don't know. But mine will play mute. You can ask it all kinds of questions and like that. But I have her turn on my lights
Yeah.
in different areas.
I got Siri on mine, but I never use it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Rex, read Levon's comment. I won't say it because
Who's? Oh, Christopher.
no, Levon's.
Oh. Gotta find it.
Oh, Gillette Wind. Oh, great! I'll try that when I get off. I'll try that when I get off.
I didn't quite see what Lamont said. Oh,
You
here
know, but yeah.
Oh, that's not popcorn.
Well, they do have popcorn. Yeah, I'm not saying it's that brand, but yeah, they do have popcorn like that.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
when I worked at this place, we used to make chew twirlies, and they pop up like that, but they're not popcorn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know I can say it. We'd all hear it on here.
You know, Jack,
Guy.
best medicine is just sleep. Get the
Yeah.
rest.
Oh, storming now.
What happened to your picture?
My picture?
No, page.
Oh. Well, Jimmy Dean, the rain has moved in and the wind.
When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. No, I'm not going to sing.
Yep. Jimmy Dean asked Jack Stafford if he tried firewater.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, as bad as he feels, that would be one of the worst things, at least in my book. Oof.
You never had water out of a fire hose or
If that's the truth, Judy.
regular hose?
Well, I think I thought he was talking alcohol. Maybe I'm on a whole totally different line of. Okay. I wouldn't be drinking either, Jack. Doesn't even sound good. Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm.
Boys will be boys. Hey, I'm a good guy, I think.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Firewater. That's exactly what I thought. Whew. And when you're sick like that, I don't know.
Whiskey. Oh gosh.
Mm.
This stuff burns
Jack
one.
Stafford, what do you feel like you can do right now?
What could I do right now?
No, Jack, I don't think you're an alcoholic. I do not. No.
Elizabeth says she told the hubbies he'll unplug her.
Well, good, Jack. Good place for you. Stay in
Yeah,
bed, drink water.
drinking water. Yeah, stay hydrated. Absolutely. Yep.
It's safer.
Yeah. Is your wife feeling any better tonight, Jack? I know she wasn't this afternoon, but
I had a post come up there from Judah telling me what that was. I didn't get it all because they never show it long enough.
it's raining extremely hard here. So if you have problems hearing me, I can get off.
That's what happens sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I find the print on here sometimes a little bit tiny. You gotta focus on what it says. Oh, that's what it said.
Well, that's good. Maureen, I hope you can hear me. Well, at least she's moving around some. Yeah, she'll cough for a while.
Yeah, Brenda's usually loud and clear.
I try not to be too loud because you never know. You never know how loud you're talking. You know.
Yeah. Some people
Faith
say
are,
it's not loud enough.
yeah. Yeah, sometimes when you sit back, we have a hard time hearing, or I do. I speak for myself. I have a hard time hearing you.
I have a hard time hearing me too.
Right. No, you're fine. You were fine then. I could hear you absolutely fine.
Yeah. Well, I try to be as plain as I can.
Yeah.
For anybody
Maureen?
wants to know, that's what my middle part of the name is on my Facebook page, KBADSY. I don't know why you have to explain that. I probably could take that off since everybody said, "What happened?"
Yep.
Gee, I've had that on there since my dad died. I was visiting a friend up there in Ohio, and he said, "Why don't you do this?" So I did it. Let's see. I was out in the sun all day today trying to get my grass cut before neck surgery. Well, good luck
What?
on the surgery.
Yeah. Good luck, Ron. Ooh, that scared me.
I
We had
scared you.
it was thunder, and
Oh,
I wasn't expecting it, and I jumped.
I thought you said I scared you.
No, the thunder scared me. It was
You know that
loud.
one night I was on here alone, and you come on there, I almost
I
jumped on my chair.
yeah. Yep. Hello, Darwin.
That a leather coat in back of your
Hi,
face?
Darwin.
Hi, Darwin. Hmm.
Henry says, Curtis, I know that you're in the background. How are you doing? I was busy doing all kinds of outside work today.
He was on here earlier. I think we need a couple more
Did you
people.
hear the thunder?
Oh, that was you? I thought it was your stomach wrong.
That was me. Oh, if that was my stomach, I'm having issues. No, that was thunder.
I'm sorry, Brenda.
No, you're fine.
Boy, I think we're going to be a comedy team someday.
There, we can go on the road. We'll go on the road, Rex.
Yeah.
Carolyn, I love thunderstorms myself.
You love them?
There's nothing like I love thunderstorms. I don't want severe weather. I don't want high winds with it, but I'll take a thunderstorm when I go to bed any night.
Only bad thing about thunderstorms is if you're out in it, you get soaked. Or any
Oh
storm.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That's good. Thanks for watching.
Yes, Ron, you'll have plenty of time to watch the live streams.
I watched one for about 6.5 hours today.
Yep. Yeah, Maureen, you're right. They can start house fires.
Yeah. I hadn't heard anything about hurricanes this year, and hopefully it don't. I wonder what
I know. So far it's been quiet, Rex.
except for that storm in Kentucky that killed 25 plus people.
Well, I mean, as far as hurricanes.
Yeah. I don't know. Somebody said that might be one, but I don't think it would be that far north.
Mm-mm. Ooh. Yeah, I think I remember you saying that, Jack, that lightning killed your pops 40 years ago today. Oh, so sorry.
Yeah, sorry to hear that. Hurricane Frank is at one.
Well, Brenda, you must have been tired if you slept most of the day away. You needed it.
Whoa, 15 back and neck surgeries? Wow. That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're poking until they think they got it right. Hopefully they do the next time. But that's almost like Robert. He's had a couple bad issues with him.
Oh, Carolyn said the Sahara dust is keeping the hurricanes away from Florida for now.
Well, they can keep them away from Florida. I would be happy.
Yep.
That's good. Diane got some sleep last night.
Yeah, she needed it too.
I think they're still having a ladies' night this Monday.
Yeah. Supposed to on Monday. Mm-hmm.
Hi, Tina.
Hi, Tina.
I think Maureen was on here last night. I notice everybody, sometimes when somebody new comes on, everybody wants to say hi to them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, just one back surgery.
Oh, Brenda Miller says, I took the new prescription sleeping pill and she won't anymore. Well, it worked. You got some much needed sleep. Hi, Sharon. Yeah, I saw the monsoons in Arizona. Those are bad.
I take about 7 to 9 pills a day.
Mm.
About 4 of them are generic over the counter. One thing about coffee, when it gets down to the bottom, it gets cold.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, Brenda, I think the sleeping pill probably did work too well.
Mm-hmm. March 13, 2018.
I'm back. Sorry.
No problem.
We're not talking about you. I don't think.
Yeah, Levon, I saw Vegas too. They were flooded. Water was coming right in the casinos through the ceilings.
Yeah. I've seen some in Knott County, Kentucky, when I was listening to Janet, and they had 3 to 4 foot of water on the ground. I don't know exactly
Oh,
what it is.
oh yeah. Yep.
You're a little ways from Kentucky, but anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, they had it all the way up almost, well, right, just about to the peak of the roofs.
Yeah.
Roofs.
Thing that amazes me is people try to drive through 3 or 4 foot of water.
Well, that's impossible. I mean, they're asking for problems when that happens.
Yeah, they always say turn around, don't drown.
Yeah. I mean, that water gets in your engine in your engine, you're done.
Yeah.
You're not going anywhere.
It goes up over your wheel in a normal car, and it's probably pretty high.
Yeah.
We had a tropical storm Debbie, and I don't know what year it was, but it dumped about 3 foot of water in front of the club I worked at.
Mm-hmm.
And I was driving a Ford Escort, which is a low profile type car.
Mm-hmm.
And believe me, it didn't go over the wheels, but it come close.
Yep.
But I drove slow. I didn't drive fast.
Well, and the thing about that too is you don't know if what's underneath the road has washed out. I mean, the blacktop could be there, but the dirt under it could be gone.
Yeah.
So you've got to be I mean, I've seen asphalt during a flood that hangs out over, and all the dirt underneath the asphalt is all eroded away.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Probably not the bravest thing, but it wouldn't have been easy to leave my car up there on the beach, Clearwater Beach.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's right in a vulnerable area anyhow.
Yeah.
But once I got past that little alcove, it dried out a little bit. Not really dried out, but it didn't flood as much. That water is still on the ground a few days later.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
There's a lot of them. I watched some of the dumbest videos in car accidents. Some of the dumb things people do.
Yeah. I wouldn't try. Mm-mm.
I'm watching that one with Janet going down through Michigan. She's in a construction zone. And a guy passed her on the right with the barrels in between the two. You know, her semi and a car.
Mm-hmm.
And that's some sort of stupid.
People are so reckless. They don't value their life, so they can't value yours.
Then they cut you off. Don't think nothing of it.
Good night, Jimmy Dean.
Well, if you get rain, Jack, don't go outside. You might melt.
Yeah, no.
Oh. Yeah, I suppose you would in Idaho if Washington gets it.
Brenda Miller, are you getting off? If you are, have a good night.
Okay, have a good night there, Brenda Miller. I know Brenda Helper's having a good night.
Rex, we always have a good night.
Yeah, we do. I mean, between the two of us, we've been on here most of the time all week, I think.
Yep.
Maybe last 2 weeks.
Yep.
Let's see, I understand, Ron. The last one ended that way. It was on pick line. Oh, that's a line
Pick line. Pick line for 7 months. Daily IV and antibiotics. Oh, Brenda Miller's not getting off. Okay.
You can come on board.
She's got a hangover from the sleeping pills. She might need to come on. It feels like if you do that, it feels like you've been run over by a Mack truck.
Yeah, it's better than having a hangover from whiskey. Maybe. Someday.
Yeah. Maureen, she will be up for days. She sure will.
I don't know how sleeping pills work or not work, but I don't think I ever took one.
I never have either.
I've been put to sleep for a surgery or so, but had gallbladder surgery in 81 or 2. That was a pain in the stomach.
Hi, Joe.
Oh, hi, Joe.
I take melatonin myself.
Oh.
Occasionally. It's a natural sleep. Helps you sleep. I don't take it every night, but if I don't sleep 3 or 4 nights, I'll take some.
I thought you said in your foot.
What?
I thought you said in your foot.
No.
I couldn't understand why you take a medicine in your foot.
Oh, Rex. I said I only take it like once every 3 or 4 days if I need it. No.
You don't have
No,
to
my
be
foot.
You don't have to be a nut to be here, but it helps.
Yeah. Yeah, I sleep about 4 or 5 hours myself, Maureen. Yep. And Joe said I've thought about it to battle my insomnia. Yep.
I sleep a little more than that unless I have a bad bad night at not doing it
Hmm.
or worrying about something that's going to happen the next day.
Yeah, when my mind gets to going, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, one
Levon said, Rex, I had gallbladder surgery. It was 3 1-inch holes. Pain was not bad at all.
mine was not 3 1-inch holes. Mine goes from the top of my stomach where I got my hand at down to here. If you can see that.
Oh, yeah, down your side. Mm-hmm.
Right down to my belt line.
Mm.
The doctor got knife happy.
Wow.
I got a star for that too. Oh, Diane said hers does too.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the way they did that in the 80s?
Carolyn said, yep, me too. I'm assuming she was talking about the gallbladder. Oh, laparoscopic surgery. Yeah. So she had the same one. I'm assuming she had the same one that Levon had.
Yeah.
Faye said, Jack, I had an incoming call and I lost the thing, so it says I'm there when I'm here. And Brenda Miller says, Doctor put me on these to shut down my brain at night and hopefully lower my blood pressure. Not going to take any more. Going to call doctor Monday morning.
That would be good.
Maureen said, I have scar back surgery from tailbone to middle of the back. Ow.
Boy, that would be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a big scar from what I showed you from that.
And Diane said they nicked her artery and had to make the big cut. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
That was an owie.
Yeah.
Probably more than an owie.
That was not good.
Sometimes you wonder what the doctor is on when they're doing that stuff.
Yeah.
You're not ready for fishing yet, huh? Tiny pill. I was aware when they went through my wrist and put a stent in my blocked artery to my heart. Whoa. Well,
Jackass said both surgeries they went through the front, 2 scars, belly button down, and second one hip to hip, and 1 on each hip. Oh. I'm gonna mute my.
That's what my mother died of. Whoever said that, I think it was Elizabeth. She had clogged arteries and a heart attack. Of course, she was 89, so. Oh. cut her bladder. That sounds like malpractice.
Wow.
Oh, sheesh. I would say she's been through it all, Debbie. It's too bad.
Hmm.
Oh, 51 years old. Wow.
2 months since she had her heart attack.
And I lived over on the other side of town. There's a woman that had a heart attack, and she's like 10 years younger than me. And you'd never guess that she would have that time. You're 55. Well, I'm a little older than that. I'm 70, so. But the gallbladder happened when I was in my 30s, about 31. Look at me. I haven't been to the hospital too much for much else.
No.
Knock on wood. I'm going to spare the cookies.
No cookies tonight, Rex?
Nah,
Why?
because I got a pleasingly plump belly. Oh, gosh. Hi, Tina.
Hi, Tina.
Hi guys.
How are
Hey, y'all
you?
talking about the bad stuff, so I might have put my 2 cents in there.
Go ahead.
I had two back surgeries, lumbar fusion in 9 years.
Wow. Mm-mm. I'm very fortunate. I haven't had any issues.
God bless you, Brenda.
Yeah.
Oh, nice to meet you too, by the way.
Nice meeting you. And of course, you know Rex.
Oh yeah,
Nobody
I
knows
love
me.
Rex. I love
Hi,
Rex.
Rex is a good old. He's a good old boy.
Yes, he is. He's a sweetheart.
Old Buckeye. My brother, he cut a tendon in his right hand, I think, right down in here, and his finger won't bend any more than that.
Don't surprise me.
Yeah, he was 17. He didn't exercise it.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Whatever.
My husband got in an accident a few years ago and he lost his thumb. They had to put his thumb back on, and he had problems with his shoulder. And it's all fixed. He did the exercises on his thumb and everything, but he don't have 100% on his thumb. There's only like 75.
Joe says Miss Brenda puts up with us. Were her issues.
No, you can't. You can't.
Debbie says she's in the back.
Gotta watch
Listen.
the rules.
She's in the background list, just listening, Debbie.
That's what I said, but you took over me.
Oh, sorry.
No big deal.
Yes, it is. Just tell me to be quiet.
I wouldn't do that. I don't want to be rude.
That wouldn't be rude. That wouldn't be rude. Me talking over you is rude.
Most of the time it is, yeah.
Oh, I
And
did. Oh, sorry. My bad.
what
I
about
did.
my hand space? I don't know sign language.
No, it wasn't that. I wanted to mention that everybody's lagging. On the comments, it takes a little while for everybody to read and what we're talking about on here. So everybody give a couple of minutes. It shows up and what we're talking about. And we try not to talk over each other, but it
Right.
lags.
Right. Maureen said, Brenda, as light, you are no skin problems. I don't know what you mean, Maureen.
Like you got fair skin, you burn easy.
I do.
So do I.
I
But since
burn.
I live in Florida, I get more of a tan most of the time.
Yeah, I burn first and then I'll tan like overnight. And Renee said to you, Tina, she can't hear you or people can't hear you very well.
Tina.
Oh, nuts. Here we go again.
I can hear you, but just I'd say sit even closer, maybe to the mic, or speak up.
That better?
I mean, you were fine for me, but for them in the background, maybe not.
Let's see.
I can't read theirs.
No, Maureen, I really don't have any skin problems. I was very lucky, or am very lucky.
Yeah, I'd say.
Yes, you are.
I didn't have acne as a kid or anything.
You read Elizabeth's comment there?
The hospital gave me life-saving drugs for blood clots and gave me meds to bring my blood pressure down because it's 230 over 120. And when it starting dropping fast, it caused me to have a stroke. Lost my speech for 16 hours. The doctors are baffled by it.
I won't doubt it. Hi, Curtis.
Hey, Tina, go ahead and say something.
Thank you, Curtis.
Okay, you're louder. I adjusted your volume.
I didn't know
you sound good now.
Hi, everybody on the bottom. I can't read your tags. I just see my picture.
Do you know how to see the comments, Tina?
Yeah, I know how to see the comments,
but you don't want to. Okay.
Thank you, Curtis.
Linda Miller says hi, Tina.
Thank you, Linda.
Oh, I understand, Maureen. She said she's fair-skinned and had melanoma, basal, and sarcomas. So tired of skin doctor.
Yeah.
I agree. You know, if y'all look up on a computer the old school skin doctors remedies, out of your own home, and what you make, you put it on your face or wherever you want to. Old school is better. No
Hmm.
offense.
Yep.
Yeah, you can kick yourself off without even trying. Like I did earlier when my
I'm gonna
power
pause for a minute.
took seconds.
Okay. Just hit your. Yep.
She's learning. Renee says she might need an earpiece or a headset. I guess you can get them on them phones.
Oh, cool! I got my new picture. I had monsoons tonight. It's on my picture. It poured. Oh, I loved it.
Yep.
When I stopped the cam at pictures of me and my mom back in, I don't know, 2012 or somewhere, playing Scrabble.
Oh yeah.
Had a good game. Of course, she won.
I was playing Yahtzee.
You play Naughty?
Yahtzee.
Yahtzee, right.
Yahtzee, okay.
Mhm.
I play that Words with Friends on Facebook, but sometimes that's a little bit challenging.
Oh yeah, that's a lot challenging.
Win some, lose a lot. It's only a game.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Good night, Jack. Jack's gonna go to sleep. Good
Good
night,
night,
Jack.
Jack. Thank you.
Feel better.
Oh, he's not feeling good.
He
Sorry, Jack.
he's been tested for COVID today.
Is
Oh
that today or
no.
This morning.
oh? Yeah, and his wife was tested the other day, I think.
Yeah, and she tested positive for it. So he said he's pretty sure he's got it, but
Yeah.
praying that he doesn't.
That's for sure. That took a couple of friends I know. One guy was the president of the radio club I don't really belong to anymore because it's in Ohio, but you know, I guess he never got his shots or anything. That's what happens. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know whether the shots worked or that well or not.
Nope. I don't know either.
But since I'm diabetic, I went ahead with them. I'm hearing something in the background. I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, it's probably my fans.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I
Sometimes
got
they
1,
get
2, 3 going on. I got like 3 swamp coolers, and I'm sitting outside in the backyard.
And where do you live, Tina?
Arizona.
Oh.
pretty
Waiting
hot.
on dunes. Where do you live, Brenda?
I live in South Carolina.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How's the weather there?
It's been hot and very humid.
Just like Arizona.
Yep. I think Rex has been cooler in Florida than I've been here.
It's 85 now.
I think we got up to 99 today.
99 out
And
there.
today, yes. And that's
Oh,
cool for Arizona this time of year.
Yeah.
I think if you was in the mountain area in Greenville, you'd be cooler.
Yes, I do live north of Joe.
And that's why she's happy.
I live south of Judy.
Yeah.
Florida, right?
Yeah, I'm in Florida.
I'm 74 here.
That's not your age.
Oh, my. That's not my age.
No, she ain't talking about her age.
No.
I'm trying to get a raise out of her. It ain't working.
Now, Rex. Now, if I flip my numbers around, I'm
That'd be
way
better.
older than you are, Rex. Oh, no,
Oh,
not
really?
for me.
Oh, no.
If I turn my numbers around, I would be 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Me and Brenda would suck if we flipped our numbers around, I
Yeah, it
guess.
wouldn't even be worth it for me to flip mine.
Or me too.
Nope. No.
Did I do what?
You didn't do what? You're okay.
Joe says, no, Tina. Brenda's happy because I'm never home because I'm a trucker.
Is that your husband?
No. No.
Is that
No,
a good or bad thing?
No, he doesn't.
Debbie.
He doesn't like the state. No, I'm teasing.
I want to get out of Arizona, but I have another 7 years to live here.
Ooh. Why that? Oh, why 7?
Because my husband works. He works for the city of Phoenix, and he works on the garbage trucks, and that's when he can retire.
You can read, yeah.
I already retired 9 years ago
Mm-hmm.
because of my back.
Right. Joe says, no, ma'am, I'm a single fellow.
I know a sister, a couple of sisters needs a man, but I don't know if you want them.
Yep, and he's got the perfect job. He can leave home enough to miss it.
And keep the wife at home. Yeah, good point. When my sisters, they nag. Oh, God. I'm sorry, this ain't no dating site. Oh, I love that song. Brenda, you played that?
I didn't say anything. I don't think Brenda did either. She
Where'd
said
that music come from? Where'd the music come from?
Oh, did you hear music?
Yes.
What did you
wasn't
hear?
mine.
Down, down, come on.
Oh, that was my ringtone.
Oh, I love that song.
Yes, that's my ringtone. I didn't think you could hear it.
Oh,
I
yeah,
heard
we heard it.
I thought he was going to get up and do the hoochie coochie.
I'll join you.
Sorry.
I'll join you.
I just didn't. I didn't answer the phone. I didn't think you could hear it. I thought it muted.
Oh, no. You weren't
Yeah.
fast enough, honey.
No, I really thought when a call came in, it muted your volume.
Nope.
I don't believe it
I
does.
heard it.
But then I don't get much phone calls.
Well, at least it wasn't a bad ringtone. It didn't say swear words.
Yes.
I
Thank
don't even
goodness.
have a ringtone with swear words in it, Brenda.
Down, down. I love that song. Well, at least I'm doing good tonight. My Wi-Fi ain't acting up.
You are.
Thank goodness.
You are. You're doing great.
Last couple of times I've been on here, Rex has seen me a couple of times, and Curtis, he had to tell me, "You're acting up. Gotta go."
Yep.
I will be right back.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Well, next time that happens, I'll mute my mic. I might have sent the red flags up.
Mine's a red X.
Yeah.
You got the red flag?
Sent the red flag. Yeah.
You got the
Not supposed
checkered flag?
Huh?
You got the
Yeah.
checkered flag?
No. Sorry, Curtis. I didn't know you could hear it.
I didn't even see him on here.
He's not. Well, he probably is in the background.
Oh, he's always there. He wants to make it sure that everybody behaves. Yeah, that's for sure, Joe. And Frank too, he does a good job at keeping things in line.
Yeah.
Oh boy, we're back into the syrup and whipped cream again.
Yep. Don't forget to throw some catnip for the cats.
Well,
All right, what's the topic now?
Saturday.
Well, Faith is throwing caramel syrup and whipped cream.
Oh my.
Hmm.
Actually, I don't think that sounds good.
Think about it, Rex.
Oh, okay. She put flowers by the back door instead of the catnip.
Now that's funny.
I don't have any pets. There you are. We'll let you say something, Tina.
I'm trying to sit here and think about something. Brenda is too busy on the computer or her phone.
No, I was just kind of reading some comments. That's all. I'll let you two talk for a while.
No, expand on the comments because I can't see them unless if I put my phone on.
Let's see. Joe said he said that'll make a good Sunday topping about the caramel. And Faith said she's taking a break from the catnip. And then Joe said, minus the catnip, of course. So don't put the catnip on the Sunday. No, that wouldn't be good.
Don't eat the catnip.
No.
I don't know. Sometimes cat food works great too, and it's cheaper.
I've got a cat right next to me.
You do?
Oh, you got a baby.
I've got 3 babies.
Or her name?
I've got 3 babies, but one's right here next to me. This
and
one
that's
is
the older one, I bet.
That what?
That one is the older one, I bet.
He's the middle. He's the middle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, it's he.
It's a he.
That's why.
This one is he's 4, and he's got one eye, and his name is Oreo. And then I have his sister from another litter who is same color, only she's got fluffy. She's real fluffy, so I call her Fluffer. She's 3. And then the oldest one is Gray. She's 8.
Sister from another litter?
Well, same mother and same father, but a year
later.
Fluffer's a year younger. They have the same parents, but they're a year different. It's another litter.
Sister and brother. It's 2 different litters.
Well, I know they have the same parents, but they're a year difference. I just say it that way. Yeah. Yeah. They're exactly the same color, too.
Just like the computer. Maureen says she's got a spoiled dog.
There we go. I have 2 cats. The brother and sister, they're from the same litter.
Right.
They were feral
Yep.
when I.
Mine are too. Mother brought them and dropped them on my doorstep.
She knew you were going to take care of them.
Hmm. And then the one came out of the culvert pipe.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. Rex,
What?
how many animals have you had in your past?
Just me and myself and I.
No cats, no dogs.
No. I don't think I could afford one actually. 'Cause I don't make much money for Social Security, and it's just another expense I'd have to try. Don't have a car to take them to a vet or anything.
Understandable, but when you were younger, you didn't have no pets?
No, not really. We had a dog when I was very young.
See, you had a dog. See?
I did what?
You had a dog when you were younger. See? I
Yeah.
knew you had a pet.
Well, I guess. But he ran away.
So that
Yeah.
means you didn't love him enough.
Well, there's 3 kids, so what? I'm not going to blame myself.
Yeah, good point. Anybody else out there in Texland?
They're,
Down there at
they're
the
out.
bottom? Had pets?
They're out there, but they don't want to come in.
No, I'm
Maureen
talking about at
has,
the bottom. I can't see the text.
yeah, Maureen has one spoiled dog who is in the picture in the bed with me all stretched out. And then Joe said, see, Tina, that's why Brenda lives north of me, because I don't care for inside pets.
That's funny.
Andy
When I-
stays gone.
When I was married, my wife had 5 cats.
When
Pretty
you
much
were
all-
married, you had what?
Yes, she had 5 pets, 5 cats.
See? You lied.
I didn't have them; she had them. They just came
When
to
you were
her.
married with her, you had cats.
I don't have them because that was back in '86 when I divorced her. I don't know what she has now.
We're talking before you divorced her. You were both living together. You had the cats.
Yeah, I guess. I guess I should just agree and say, "Shut up, Rex."
No, I knew you had more pets in your life.
Yeah.
And
I
Maureen,
do have a rabbit. I do have a
Oh.
rabbit.
Right. When we was growing up, my dad got a bunch of rabbits from somewhere, and we took them camping once. Oh, you should see all the kids and people around the campground. And they're so cute. Yeah, they're cute, all right. Just don't let them out of the cage.
Yeah, because some other animal eat them.
Yeah, we fed them. Unless they got dead, and we probably fried them in the skillet.
No.
Oh, no, I
talk
don't mind, Joe.
No. Don't talk about that.
I
Not
do that.
funny. Not fun.
Maureen said her daughter has 5 dogs, 1 cat, fish, a lizard, 3 birds, 3 goats, and a wild moose.
Jesus. Yeah,
A
that part
moose?
paraphrase.
Awesome. That'd be awesome to have.
A moose? No, that might be a mouse. That might be a mouse.
I would
Yeah.
hook them. A mouse. Yeah, I said mouse.
You know. You know. My Lord. It's
Oh boy,
Oh,
it's
my
getting.
goodness.
Welcome to the crazy hour.
you know, moose, mouse.
Crazy hours here.
It slipped of the tongue.
Oh my gosh. Sorry.
Sometimes it comes out wrong, don't it?
My
Things
gosh.
come out wrong.
I don't have my glasses on.
We needed to laugh. That was perfect. Thank you.
I don't
Sorry.
think Brenda's getting tired. She just choked up because the mouth was a moose.
Oh my gosh. Oh Lord.
Jeez.
Oh,
I think it's a little bit
it
different.
looked like the U looked like an O. Oh, sorry.
2 goats, not 3, and a mouse.
My Lord. And then she capitalizes it. Yeah, I need it capitalized.
I bet you that. Why you want? Somebody wants to spank me. Faith, don't do that. I bet you that
We
cat.
needed that laugh.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, the dog is a moose. See, I was right. The dog is a mastiff at 190 pounds.
Whoa,
Oh, Lord.
that's a big puppy.
Oh, gosh.
Wow.
And Brenda Miller says, read some more, Brenda. Oh. Rex and Tina, I'm going to let you guys read from now on.
I
I
forgot
have
how.
to turn on my phone.
I'm too old to read.
Oh, Lord. Oh.
Nah, you're doing a good job, Brenda. We needed that laugh though.
You
Oh,
read
I'm
I go
sure
from one
everybody
extreme.
that's texting is laughing too.
you read
I went from the itty bitty mouse to the huge moose. I mean, there's a big span in there.
Yeah.
Was there an
There's
elephant in the room?
I know, a huge difference.
Was there an elephant in the room too?
Oh dear.
What, Rex?
Yeah.
See, Brenda, White's daughter. She just might get a pet mouse.
Well, I guess it's a premonition. She's getting a pet moose.
That's good if you live out in the country, but I wouldn't suggest it in downtown Phoenix.
She's in downtown Phoenix.
I don't know.
Who's
I think
that?
she's in Arizona somewhere. Isn't she, Brenda? Marine?
Not
Just
sure.
ask her. Ask her and
Yeah.
text her.
She has 30 acres in Oklahoma.
Oh,
See,
good.
she's in Oklahoma.
I was going to say Oklahoma, but I didn't dare. After the moose incident, no, I wasn't going there.
Probably gonna
I wasn't going to try it.
give it a wild boar.
Yeah.
Actually, that's more Colorado and in the mountains.
She's an Okie.
You know, okay.
And a moose
Okay.
town. Ooh.
Man, I can't wait
Maureen.
until summers is over with. So that way I can move out in the boonies and deal with the bears, the coyotes, the deers, and I'll feed a lot.
No, I worked
My
at the
animals.
Grand Canyon in Arizona for 6 months, and they use mules to go down the trails. Them mules don't. They get a little close to the edge. I never rode
Oh
one.
yeah. I go out to Lake Pleasant and go camping in my trailer. The mules will get in my trash can if I leave the bag outside.
Inside moose,
Oh,
that'd be a challenge.
Oh yeah. I gotta take the bag and put it in the container with the cover, or I put it in my trailer. But I ain't gonna waste the bag when there's only halfway done.
I've been through Oklahoma a few times.
Never been there.
now it says Joe, he was in Missouri earlier today, and now he's in Texas, so he's all confused.
Well, that's enough to confuse anybody.
Well, you know what I was going to say? Well, it doesn't take much to confuse a South Carolinian.
Oh, good point.
No, well, I'm from here too, so I can say that.
Joe, that is a very nice place to go. They also had a campground inside the canyon, inside the park, national park, on the south rim. It's a very nice area. A lot of walking and hiking that you can do and everything like that.
I've never been to the Grand Canyon.
Have you ever been in Arizona?
No, I haven't.
I know you have, Tina.
Yeah,
we do get along, Joe. See, he took that well. I knew he would.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I've been here longer than I was up north, so yeah.
Well, I can't say that. I turned around. I lived in Ohio for 50 years before I came here.
So what made you move there, Rex?
Huh?
What made you move there, Rex?
The job.
Where you're at now?
Yeah, I don't have a job now, but the job moved me down here.
Oh, good.
I won't mention the name, because I don't work there no more.
We can't mention names and a few other things, so we're doing good though.
Wonder if we can mention our own names.
Barely.
When you moved to Florida, Rex, did you move, north of Tampa or around Tampa? Or have you moved in different parts of Florida?
No, just this area. When I first came down here, I lived on Clearwater Beach.
Oh, okay.
In a cabana that my boss had cleared out for me. Then I got a mobile home in Clearwater, and then another one in it was Clearwater, but next to Largo. Now I live in Pinellas. but it's about 25 miles west, south and west of Tampa,
Right.
near St. Petersburg.
Yep.
If you've ever heard of that.
Oh yeah.
I've never been to Florida, but I'd love to go. But I also never been to Texas too, and I'd love to go.
It's
But I
still here.
the,
The hurricane hadn't taken it away.
the humidity is really high down there compared to Arizona. Arizona is a high heat.
Well, it isn't as dry as, say, the deserts out there, but we get 95, 99 degrees along the Gulf. I live near the Gulf of Mexico. But then, unlike Orlando, it gets hotter out there, like Renee was always talking about.
Well, I missed that part from Renee.
Yeah, she's in Louisiana. But it gets hotter down in towards Orlando this time of year.
Yeah, it's the humidity that's bad.
Yeah, usually is.
That's what I
Yeah.
heard.
Mm-hmm.
The humidity is bad in Arizona, but it's dry.
It can be humid anywhere, even in Ohio, where I'm from. Hey, Curtis.
All right, guys. Good night. Y'all have a good night.
Sweet dreams.
All right. Good night.
That's why I just want to shut it down. I'm just waiting. Yeah, I lived here since 2002.
Yes, the chat room is closing here in just a minute.
Okay. All right. Good night, everyone.
Hey, Curtis, I wanted
Hey.
to ask you a question, but I'm going to have to text it. Maybe on Monday during the day, if you open up.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Good
It's
night.
nice to see you.
Bye, guys. Nice to meet you.
Bye.
Talk to you.
Thanks. Thanks for
Sweet
having
dreams,
us. Have a
friends.
great evening. Have a
All
good
right.
evening.
Good night. You too.
Good night, everybody.
Night.